Hello, today I'll briefly explore the topic of reconstructing and analyzing arguments. First, let me tell you about myself. I'm a pre-refugee girl from Central Asia. I grew up in Tajikistan, which was a part of Soviet Union. From here, I can say that I speak more than one language. I go by my nickname, which is Aisha, which is not only a nickname but a reminder to myself about my goals and principles. I transferred from HCC in order to complete my bachelor's. I chose this class to deeply engage in critical thinking. Logic is necessary for my degree, which is computer science, and I can say with confidence that I learned a lot throughout the semester. I learned seeing things and situations from different perspectives. For the next semester, I'm choosing programming classes, and I can confidently say that I'm using my new skills in order to learn and complete my tasks. Now let's go back to the topic. What is an argument? People often see argument as a dispute between two or more individuals. A set of statements, one of which is a conclusion and the others are premises or assumptions of the argument, is what constitutes an argument in logic and critical thinking. For example, Sally says abortion is bad. Bob says it's not bad. These people are having an argument. So, how do we identify an argument? There are three steps: understanding the context, identifying the conclusion, identifying the reasons. Being vigilant and inclined to exercise caution will help you avoid being duped by a weak argument. Arguments are tools used to persuade or force individuals to accept a certain viewpoint. We have referred to this as something as a conclusion. First things first, one cannot evaluate the effectiveness of an argument without first establishing its conclusion. The reasons are the other critical component of the argument that must be identified. These are assertions that lend credence to the conclusion because, as their names imply, they do so. Now let's discuss reconstructing arguments. In order to reconstruct the argument, we can use paraphrasing of premises and conclusions. A paraphrase expresses the same information in a clearer manner. In order to paraphrase well, you must rely on your knowledge of English to come up with what you believe to be the most effective manner of encapsulating the main points of the argument. On the other hand, a strong argument is one that's both true and convincing. Validity and soundness is important. If an argument is sound, the premises, presuming they're true, communicate truth to the conclusion. However, if the premises are genuinely true, as they are in a sound argument, then we know that the conclusion of a sound argument is correct because all sound arguments are legitimate. A deductive argument is one in which the conclusion is thought to follow from the premises with a high degree of probability. This indicates that while it's convincible for the conclusion to deviate from the premises, it's rare that it will occur. Also, we might have come across arguments with missing premises. In this situation, we can provide the necessary premises to support the argument. Making missing premises explicit is a central part of reconstructing arguments in standard form. Finally, we can use evaluative language. So what is an evaluative language? Evaluative language is essentially used to convey a good or negative opinion. The speaker or writer judge several elements such as people's behavior using positive or negative language. In order to evaluate the quality of objects like literary works, adjectives can be used. For instance, how great is the weather? He's a smart man. She's a prairie girl, etc. Adjectives, however, can also be used to make evaluative vocabulary implicit. For instance, he caught the ball when he was attacked, or Julia put her arm around the infant while she grieved. As a conclusion, I would say to listen carefully, restate key ideas in your mind, identify themes and uncover the logical structure, condense the key ideas of each theme, use the standard form reconstruction as an outline, and develop an argument. Thank you for your attention. Bye.